remember the day of September.
Red
letters, divine intervention or natural selection. I let you pick that for your thought.
Red letters, 911 like September. Red rum, murder on my woman in my head, bedlam, yeah, hear the bedrock, Flintstone, knock off my headstone, yeah, pick the pussy like a padlock on my pedestal, dip this like drip drop in my feather before I fuck with these federal flintlock fentanyl, artificial physicist, a theory of a therapist, an advice addiction as he show a child his little dick, damn kid, why do you act so serious? Well, maybe because I was that kid who never cared to share offense. Always saw the double standards in their fucking narrative, hovering above me with their big ol' eye like seraphim. When I dress on each other, black together in December, 9/11 like it's September. Hard to recollect, but I remember. When I dress these Garlic got stoned like a biblical whore. Used to drift, slam beers like car doors. I black out like no source with no remorse. Yeah, I'm yelling out all 4-1 on a golf course. Yeah, I sink 'em, hit 'em with the finger, that's a birdie. Yes, my words are more than worthy. Open slap like Charlie Murphy. Burned you once, but you're returning all assumptions. Reassuring your redundance, reoccurring. Guess you're done with all the learning, right? Here's your envelope. Here's some shit you don't know that's abundantly close. And I dropped this dirty laundry on you, sorry it's a heavy load. I ain't even broke a sweat for all the shit I'm about to expose. Leave the verdict of the thing that 9/11 like it's September. Never forget, never forget. 1993, 1945, 1918, 1891. Jump to 55, back to 1400s, yeah, when we first arrived. Red letters, yes, they all blend together. Market omens if you get this envelope, let's just tip it up, overturn the sender. I've seen 13. If hell is where I'll go, then I guess I serve my role. I ain't afraid to speak on what I know. So take us all back home to the place that exists in our soul. Yeah. I've been searching soldier, trying to reach beneath the surface. Be a better man and trying to speak and be in service. Sneaking past the pastors, cheeky churches and the sermons. Who peddle past collection plates to feed the beast of burden. A post-apostle view, Jesus rolled with prostitutes. Flipping tables, claiming thieves from the ones who robbing you. Yeah, the answer is simple as love. And since when is enough been enough? I'm armed with a weapon, a symbol of trust. Different direction, temple is us. All that matters is where I'll go. Don't matter what you know. Feeling is pure when it comes from the soul. And this is all our home. The same place where we come from. Same place that we go to hold us on. I just really don't get it. I'm trying to overcome and raise up from this resurrected templeton. You see the simpleton dungeon to the kingdom, becoming the thundering, the drumming. I'm just trying to shepherd them. If that's a sin, then you gon' have to take out the vastness of the entire Vatican. Finger cup of Vaseline for haters acting rash again, assuming act the ass, and I'ma ask them for some aspirin. They fear me. They fear we. I'm wondering when we gonna wake up from the sleep. They sleeping on us. They counting sheep. They think that we dumb. It's time we wake up. If the universe is God, then it's time we raise the sun.
Yeah, Titanic, tectonic. I twitch when the place shift. Fire frantic, fret phonic. Every thought on a wait list. Pieces, particle pressure. Sue depth in my chest, full measure. All emotion heavy like a laden letter. I'm begging your pardon, knees on the carpet, the glass shards. And I'm every time put a ring on the second hand. Pray your last. Wall up in the warp like a third white spoon from the net. Marionette in a deadlight dance. Caught in cold and regret. Kids made rules and chalk on a cracked black top. Then they left. We stayed playing catch with ghost sweat breath and a misstep. Oh my God, dog is strong in the spine of the outcast. You call it far-fetched, I call it strength that you walk past. Fire frantic, fret phonic, in my name in the fault line hum. Tectonic in my logic, all this pressure where I'm from. Try to shake up my mind, but the heat edge. Every slight in the grain, every deep scratch. Particle magnet, I attract what you forget. Leave your blue ink fingerprint, I'ma get it hard to dress. You think I'm a sketch on a napkin, I'm the draft that outlived the wall. Every later you laughed, it became the ladder. I crawled, strength from slow in the corners where you comfort never step. I grew roots in the drywall dust, bloomed in the room you swept. Said in letters you'll never open, folded 4 times, sweated the creases. Every line a little Moses, parting pain in the puzzle pieces. Mosaic artist in the dark, making stained glass out of old threats. Hold it to the light and it burns all the names that you forgot. Frantic, fret phonic in my name in the fault line hum. Tectonic in my logic, all this pressure where I'm from. Try to shake up my mind, but the heat edge. Every slight in the grain, every deep scratch. Particle magnet, I attract what you forget. Leave your blue ink fingerprint, I'ma get it hard to dress. I clocked the Lewis line, looted fluid, drew it, dripping mucus from his toxic air to cruise in New York, man, I thought him through it, yeah.
Words hold weight, but we're man-made. So just like he said, it's to like who's sensei. The gravity, only relative to what you're imagining. Just like the traveling time it take. Inclination, I got a hinkling of the ain't shits, thinking that they do not stink. But I breathe from the ancient and smell corpses from my past before pagan. So I think it's safe to state it may be worth observation. Hey, but what do you know? I'm just carnage. They took the wheel, started driving hectic, then blame me for being caustic. How cathartic, I'm sorry, but it's like Ozempic for a cardio while you're killing your artery. The things that look nice on the outside wall, inside not heartily. So hard, sea harboring. I hate for healing wild days, keep on darkening. Poker face, keep on pardoning. I can relate to the shade of arbitrary obi of trade and kind speak nicely. Melody, a heartbeat, I seen in my high C. So how crazy, a little tiny, minuscule, a micro. Kronos, a grown up back to middle school. I might some man address the elephant who's scared inside a little you. Oh, I'm sorry, that was a small size nip bite, little petty but small jab that has clearly hit you big time. Snorting up a thick one, walking on a thin line. Blessed to have your eyesight, but heart to mind. 2 of a kind, denied the third mice to ride. 3's a crowd before his crown. I'm at a metaphor turn, meta 5, sigo wow. Is it a 6 round 9 already, boy? How does the passive time blow your candle like a dick? Or only shift stick to what you like, no judgment, just 2 cents. Since you try to take my dime, I mean for real in a way. How generous tried to rob me in the midst of your selfishness, not seeing interconnected. Help yourself for you hell again. The devil Christ on your shoulder made up the fight and you let him win. Am I still tried to donate to your pathetic pity face after swinging a pitch at a probate on a soul that is source and is no gain for you? Know that he's propane, you sparked it. You're the match game set, lost your own queen. The cost of not knowing high priestess Loki, king of creating. No creatine, give your stress a break. You stay right up on gossip, sip from every breast, digging mine. Treasure still lost in the chest, I might have touched that never was a golden goose. Exactly the one that she wants is produced. Now that the rope got stuck in a loop spot, that's a mule or soap in a loop. You are energy's loaded a piss, still you shoot. No movie or scene just made for a sold out ghost booth. Wow, I'm so proud now there's no less to lose. So just go ahead, full conscious, run right in the truth. Head first but last, the header on front passage. Newscast, the newspaper a nuisance, I'm blue badge.
Oh, thank you for coming back again. How are we feeling today?
Why the fuck would you go through my phone?
Why aren't you paying attention?
You're always so sad. Clothes.
She's sick of that.
I heard her mom tried to kill herself.
Sit down.
Bro, call me back.
Wait from the words, only worse when you're judging your soul, your soul, your soul. Waging war of bombs away. You're what you say, you're not what you're told. You're told, you're told. You know it takes a lot for me to say it. Once I say then I'm gone, I'm gone, I'm gone. They asking what the captivator cast away, caught strays in my arm, my arm. You're so much more than what you labeled yourself. And your soul, your soul, your soul. And you are what you say, not the things, not the things you've been told, been told, been told. And the words only work, only work, only if you say so, say so, say so. Or you can look back on the past, but don't you dare waste time and ask, because no, no, no. You're the one who's looking back, you're not the old, you're not the before, before, before. Yeah, swept below, below, behold, you're the new and not the old. You're the truth, lines they drew, living proof, not the gold. I said, you're so much more than the things that you labeled yourself. And you're the one who made it through. You don't need no one, don't need no one else. The future's unpredictable, but always was and will be too. And as for you, the present, what we're passing through. We're passing through. This wasn't asked for you. Let you label yourself, yourself, yourself. Ask for you, ask for me, I'll pray for you. I take a breath in, breathe it out, do it all again. That's when I slip away. Ain't no separation, we're all space, all space. I'm preaching something never heard of, open up with a murder. This'll be the verse to have a swerving, that's a vertebra. Level up, how do you get by? Or you sell the what? Do you stand by or do you seldomly choose yourself for once? With selfishness, who's the enemy when they only attack me for protecting my energy? Even though we fed, they like to keep tabs and tax, collecting receipts, reject and receive. Ain't gotta ask, no. They was trampling all across my grass. I paved them a road with cement, an empath, handprint, but there do I act. Allocate my allegory, pigeon shit and pisses pouring. Penmanship of purgatory, every damn finding Dory.
Peace shooter.
I love in the deep end.
I transcended it this time.
Take a breath in, breathe it out, do it all again. Again and again and again, again and again and again. Part of this slip but slip my discus. No Hermes to address this deliverance. Hyperactive this energy, an automatic. I don't need no separation, I don't need no author, no static. I cause it myself. I'm frequency pumping this out right now. Flexing out the liturgy, this is my attempt to alchemize my epitome to an algorithm of epiphanies. Like a magic hunt, granting wishes just a flick of the wrist and the pen with don't try to swim against. It's hard, just drift. This whole place is the ocean, a fabric, a ripple, a drip, 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 drip. With hoods up, okay, let's pause for a second. I am sovereign self, God, creation, everything in between. The empty space is the spot where the light don't touch or illuminate. It is crazy to see me just making holes in their cheddar like Swiss cheese. Thought I was a rat in a maze. I'm amazing, creator of the cream. I'm the crop you've been chasing. Chasing. Breathe it out, do it all again. All I do it as many times. Whatever you need, just don't do it if you don't want to. That's the point I'm making. You feel it right to the needle. I put it to the discus and slip this right from a disc from tossed by Hermes and Tristis. Take a breath in, breathe it out, do it all again. Put it in a blunt. I don't even bet those crumbs don't get out of hand. That's okay. Oh well. The deep soul. Don't spare your 2 cents. I am what I love ya. Can't be anything else. Who? I am who you say I am. I am who I am. Damn. Leave it to Beaver.
If the system saved my tears, whole globe choking in the data sphere. Air gone missing in the mirror's frame. Every sidebar carved under my name. Even just the thought feels heavier than stone. A deal in my head outweighs every broken bone. Scroll through faces that will never touch the ground. Ghosts in the glass, but they never make a sound. Mirror's world, breathing in my grief. Filling up the sky with the static belief. They said just smile. Flash froze my nerves, but every silence screams from the sharpest curve. Mirror's world, what did you observe? Take a pic for every snap. Tell me what you heard. They said hold still, but the truth diverges. Every quiet pixel feels so absurd. Selfish eyes, never learn concern. Watch my life burn while the lenses turn. Little Kodak gods in they tiny squares. Heavy in my pocket, can't outrun their stares. They swear an image speaks 1,000 lines, but the truth keeps swelling, splitting out the spines. Words can't fit in that frozen glare, so the file gets saved, but the feeling stays bare. Pipe dream pilgrim in a stained glass mind. Organ in my chest hitting notes off time. Life on loop, but the real won't share. Whole room full of people and nobody there. Mirror's world, breathing in my grief. Filling up the sky with the static belief. They said just smile. Flash froze my nerves, but every silence screams from the sharpest curve. Mirror's world, what did you observe? Take a pic for every snap. Tell me what you heard. They said hold still, but the truth diverges. Every quiet pixel feels so absurd.
All you gotta do is have my back. Do you even love me? Baby, I'm so lonely. Lonely, all you gotta do is be my friend. Even when I'm out with you, am I even real to you? Real to you?
MD, you go crazy.
Do you even love me? Baby, I'm so lonely. Lonely, all you gotta do is be my friend. Even when I'm out with you, am I even real to you?
Don't leave too soon, baby. Yeah, you know that I always choose you, baby. I'm like Ash to Pikachu, electrocute you, baby. Seasons change, but I don't know what to do because I'm just so damn used to saying. Heard that word through the grapevine, walked on water, watched it turn to wine. Hunt myself in dirt, get the scoop up at my gravesite. Through a crucify me, Jesus Christ, I think I'm dying. Oh my God, or oh my mind me. Scream great Scott, fold and blind me, huh? All you gotta do is have my back. Do you even love me? Yeah. Landlocked this damn mind, digging down my position, intuition, diamond mind. I'm shedding light in the spine where he's refined. That's a fact. I got yours, who's got mine back to back. Pulling out my hair, I'm in this turtle race. Feel it vibrate through my spine and my vertebrae. Yeah, I snap my neck, just preparing for a sweet embrace. Ducks all in the basket, but my head's a fucking basket case. Time for trustful. Oh, God. Do is have my back. Do you even love me? Do you even want me? Do you even know you know yourself first before someone gonna get themselves hurt? Have my back, have my back.
MD, you go crazy.
All you gotta do is have my back. Do you even love me? Baby, I'm so lonely, lonely. All you gotta do is be my friend. Even when I'm out with you, am I even real to you?
Yeah, ancient from the center. Finger get a splinter from the pressure on the scripture. Oh, yeah, my mouth is the printer. My mind got many pages, just be careful if you enter. He's the antibody, got the RH in his bloodline. Almost died inside his mommy like, oh, when never met his poppy. Let the things I never be the one thing that he taught me. Go figure, you pussies must be kidding, kicking litter. The apple don't far from, but it's bitter. The echo from your ego getting bigger. Go figure, go figure, go figure. Go figure. Hey, quit it. I thought we were done with this shit, but no, we isn't. I scoped it down slowly, it's an ism. Yeah, judge, let's not be judged. No, they didn't. Oh, no, they didn't. Yeah, I'm so undefined. Talking about I, transmortified. They tried to mortalize me. No, I'm more than mortified. If I sit here in the cemetery feeling like I'm sorta shy. I was getting sought by teachers, yeah. The ones who do not do, redirect a free thinker. Cheaters call me cheaters, but my queries made them eager. Check the index for my context, yeah. Carnage, he's a keeper. Baptized in lies, baby boy, trying to fight against a big man's pride. Yeah, chip on my shoulder almost all my life. I fish in the stream, an aquarium dream, but they salt my spice right there. He blunt just a little and lit up just like a swishery twist up after we liquor. Energy back to cinder. Go figure. Get the picture. Dismiss. Mr.
These are some ugly looking fish. Maybe we're near one of those toxic waste dumps. I think I'm gonna be sick. Okay, everybody. Let's get this over with. 2, 3, 4. My moment at society, at legal systems. He said the true power's not in laws, but in knowing how they work. Legal is man-made, lawful is cosmic. One binds you, the other frees you. The Wizard of Oz was never a story. It was a manual. Straw man, your name in all caps. Tin man, your taxpayer ID. Cowardly lion, fake courage, fake justice. Wizard, a fair illusion. Smoke and mirrors. Things go wrong, just don't go with them. They label you a threat just for feeling fully. Your sadness, that's not failure. It's prima materia, the sacred lead, the start of alchemy. We always pursue to speak the truth, so here we go. I'm sitting seeking the right, it's a riot twice with this old whore of a system. Still charge me 4 score, raise questions. Dedicated a referee to destiny. Temporary headstone, mortuary elodie. Trip the scripts and the text, clear now, that's a rarity. Plenty of them show it better, but truth, mode 4 original Sanskrit deleted in plain sight. I confidently embrace the true self in my mission. Surrender my urges in free verses. This song, I close my eyes to enlighten. Acknowledging the 6 to 6, upside down, divine 9. More I saw, less withdrawn. Now I orbit the light in my cortex fortress. They said wait, wait for your dad to come back. Wait for your mom to stop being tired. Wait for the world to change. But what if the waiting is the lie? I waited years till radioactive sound waves turn pain to power. He healed with music, hit guitar, a medicine. His voice is shield, his gift hunted by shadow things feeding on despair. I need power, come sacrifice a final vibration to save them all. One song, one soul, a last breath to protect the whole. He played, he strilled, he sang, and the darkness came undone. Every note a blade, every harmony a shield. He gave his life, and the world began to heal. His melody lingers in quiet moments. His courage sung in lullabies. His sacrifice became a legend, etched in silence, echoed in time.
Here's an SOS, a song to a soul. Here we go, here we go. Don't hold your nose. Yo. Today I found a guide, but not in the place where you died. It's you, it's in the eyes of the lost. So here, yeah, you, it's where I'll start. When I'm lost in need, faith, I know you're always there to give me strength. So I'll call your give you all my strength. So if I can't be saved, you can always come find me. You're still in this place. Strip us down without the ridicule, the tentacles, this despicable visual that you obviously have of you. Reflect in your own mirror, your own sovereignty. You should be more casual, maybe not mature, but maybe not treat me as a casualty. Staining my whites, mixing up, blending my colors. I don't care what the bleach did. I'm by the beach, kids, and I see this. I see this. Said, I'll call your name. I'll give you all my strength. And I'll call your name.
Yeah. Okay, here he stays, center face, fragile vase, shaped from clay. Cure for us and nothing more than the innovator. Sovereign latent, based off communal conversations. Transparent ovulation, creation, stimulated mind vastness over manipulation and temptations that bring hallucination from dehydration. Thinking imagination should be our greatest sanction. The safe haven, a factory for forging divine doctrination. Decoration of no limitation, the illest illustration. Seeing another sovereign in plantations, implementing offense, then trying to intimidate. Thinking he has to imitate a simple ventilation. Relation, revelage, revelation, what a realization. Expressing expectation, destination, and meditate this fumigation. Moderation, away from what destroys the youth in Asia. I know you think it's crazy and you've been saying it inside. Ain't you, don't blame you, that's why I'm here. Just like a man in your mirror saying, hey, hey, count on me like a breath. 1, 2, 3, and we can be what we dream design. Hey, hey, count on me like a breath. 1, 2, 3. Yelping this mountain sounds more than mumbling. That is the inside erupting from a displaced dysfunction. Understand, I know wise don't speak, but some don't think quite like I do. And ain't been in silence, I bury my seed alive. With a stubborn defiance, I drew it new. Suicidal lies that seem too indecisive. But any thought can be divisive, guard in this bottomless pit. So I post this on martial artists against particles of parliament parchment. Preach this dialogue, pelagic, prolific in doctrine and unscripted, written in edge across the Egyptian pharaoh inside. Temple of timid, don't be afraid. See that fear can be fringed DNA. Even twisted the thought was on the floor, so par it made you pop tent. Wait. Hey, count on me like a breath. 1, 2, 3, and we can be what we dream design. Hey, count on me like a breath. 1, 2, 3. 17 million beers could never be counted off the wall to dissolve with soul saved. Pretty face first, you thought it's just cool. A shot or two, crevices begin. Drift days, looked outside, you cried and begged and screamed and then blamed. Put a lot into words, but who looks in words? Your time has been served. The keynote is all yours. See, now you are search.